Okay, so from where we are now, in front of us, and behind us we've got a stream, and beyond the stream, from the map we've been looking at, would have been a row of cottages. So we're going to try and get around there and see if we can get anything from there. Okay, so we've come around the back of Roche Abbey, across to the river, and we're looking for the cottages. We think we found some remnants. There is some brickwork here, so we're thinking that this is part of the cottages. It looks like a tree's overgrown it, but this is probably either a part of the cottages or some outbuilding. We're going to carry on searching and see if we can find anything else. But in the meantime, we're going to call out. So we're going to keep quiet in this area for a couple of minutes and just see if anything comes through.
Just got the K2 set up behind us. See if we pick anything up.
Yeah, I mean, I don't think it doesn't, certainly if it's just some random bricks that have been put there, it certainly looks like stonework.
Yeah.
Because the stones are roughly the same size. Yeah. But you can't see properly because
it's me.
She just touched my hand, sorry.
Yeah.
So yeah, we would like somebody to come through.
Straight in the dark, shall we? Come on, if anyone's here, come forward, please. Did you run this farm? Was you one of the workers here? Come and light that device on the tree. Come forward, please. There was just one leaf then.
I know.
Could you see it? Stop now.
Spiralling, yeah.
It was going crazy.
Yeah, it was a bit scary. Yeah, I did watch it.
Yeah, I did, and it just stopped.
Really...
Come on, was that spirit trying to communicate with us?
I doubt it.
I doubt it could be wind.
Yeah, it's just, well, I don't know. That is really random.
Come on like that K2 instead.
Yeah, we know you can do that. Try the K2 now.
Come on, try that now. Light that up. Come and flash it for us. Go near it, it'll not harm you. Go near it and it'll just flash a different colour, that's all. It'll just show us that you're near. It'll pick your energy up. Was this your farmhouse? Did you used to work on the Abbey? So, do you think this would have been here in Victorian times and after? Because the Victorians used to go to Roche Abbey, didn't they?
This was here, but it wasn't here in the
I wonder if there was buildings.
Yeah, maybe there were.
So, well, if that's the case, if the buildings were still stood here then, is there any Victorians here? Someone separate from the Abbey, from the monastery? Any Victorian children that play around here? See, that's one thing we've never asked. I never thought. It's only looking at the photos.
Yeah, it used to be a playground for. It used to be a holiday place, didn't it?
Yeah, it was one of the very sort of destinations, weren't it? Because of this abbey, Maltby, a very like holiday destination kind of thing. Believe it or not. Come on, if there is a spirit here, a kind spirit, no evil entities, please, come forward and light that device under that tree. If there's a child here, you're very welcome to come forward and touch that green dot. It will not harm you. Do not be scared of that green light. It'll just shine up different colours and let me know that you're there. See, that leaf's just totally stopped. There's
Mm.
just nothing.
It was just one. It was just caught up
Oh,
with
it's starting again now.
it. It just caught up with it.
Yeah. I suppose it is dangling into it as
Yeah.
well. Come on, come and light that device for me on the tree, on the wall. If you can't light that, can you tell me your name? Could you try and communicate in a different way? This is Wendy, and I'm Hayley. Can you say our names?
Hello, we've come with greatest respect. We just want to talk to you. We just want you to talk to us. Come say hello.
Can you say hello? Please don't be afraid of us. Do you want to come and follow us around for a while if you're here? Right, we're just going to walk up a bit further and see if we can find anything else that resembles a building. So we think we found a bit here where, according to the map that we're following, this could be the end of the row of the cottages, or the in between the cottages and the little farmhouses, weren't they? What they kept the animals in. So this could be the end of it, in between them both. I mean, one behind me, and this one in front.
There doesn't seem to be
But
any.
no date.
Yeah, there doesn't seem to be anything here. No brickwork or stonework.
Well, that's what we're trying to figure out, because in 1922 there's a picture of the abbey and they still hadn't dug down, and what is it?
The archaeologists.
Archaeologists, that's the word. Tongue twister for me. They dig down to find it, and I don't think they ever have with these houses, so these still could be built down underneath us. Do you reckon? They could do,
I've
because
no
we're high
idea.
up.
I've no idea.
Don't know, but it could be. Same as the abbey, that was underground for quite a while. Most of it.
Yeah, I don't want to get into the history of it really, because it's very sketchy. And if anybody wants to know about the history of it, it's all online. They can search it out themselves. But what we're trying to do is just see if there's anybody around here that wants to come and talk to us.
Can you
See
come
if
in?
there's any spirits.
Come and light this device. Come forward if you are here.
Is there anybody who used to live here? If you want to come and talk to us, just come and say hello.
Is there anybody here? Can you come forward, please? Anyone in these cottages that lived here on the farm?
It's very overgrown, isn't it? So you
It is quite.
just can't see anything really. I can see the abbey in the distance. Can you
It's
see
beautiful, isn't it?
that? Yeah.
Come on, come forward for us. If you can't communicate with us through this device in my hand, try and whisper something. Try and talk to us. Do you know what year it is? Can you just shine that in front of me, Mum? It's pitch black. Someone's just sneezed, or probably a badger. Did you not hear it?
No.
That weird noise. What was I saying? I don't know. There's a few creeks and that in woods, but that's going to be expected, isn't it, with wildlife? Come on, if there's anybody here that lived in these cottages, come forward.
And I've got a K2 in my hand. If you're here, come and light the K2. Come and change it from green to red or orange. You only have to touch it or walk past it and it will change. pitch black tonight. It's really dark tonight.
Are we in the right spot? Was this the cottages?
Do you want us to move along a little bit?
Come on, like this device. Do you want me to stay on my own here for a bit and see if...
No, I don't want you to be on your own. Of course I don't want you to be on your own.
You'll be on your own.
Yeah, I'll be on my own. I'm very brave, aren't I?
Come on, like this device for us. We've been here plenty of times now. Come and try and talk to us. You got a message for us? Do you want us to get off your land? Not really picking anything up at all, are we?
We're not. No. The abbey is in front of us where we're stood here.
Behind the trees.
Yeah, to the right, there along there is the woodland areas and the waterfall, but we're going to do that at another time. But yeah, so walk back because we've come for the cottages, so we're going to have another walk along.
Is anybody here? Are you following us along this path? Is this where the cottages were? So apparently all the cottages was along that way. Obviously it's really overgrown. Really, really overgrown. So
Were they along there? Well, we've seen remnants of some brickwork further along.
we have.
Because I'm wondering if it was the other side, but I do believe it's this side.
Come on, light this K2 up for us. I hope to God that were dog muck and not a slug.
It's probably just some mud.
Yeah. Is there anybody here? Come on, is there anybody here? Come on, come forward. Do you want us to leave? Could you say goodbye?
Okay, so we're here at the Witch's Drop at Roche Abbey. As you can see, it's a really tall cliff there. Now this is probably folklore. We've been told by somebody who believed it was folklore that the witches would be taken to the top, or alleged witches would be taken to the top, pushed off. If they landed and they were alive, then they were witches, so they were then killed. But if they died, they weren't witches.
It's a bit sad, that, isn't it?
Yeah, it's a bit sad.
Is anybody here? If anyone's here, come forward and say hello. Is there anybody here that's not a monk? Anybody other than a monk here?
So the time when the monks were here, 1100 and something, they would have, and as they died, they would have actually been buried around the church part of the monastery. There is actually a coffin that we showed you earlier in one of our earlier videos. But as time went on and more people died, it came out. And then as Henry VIII did his thing with the monastery, and the monastery then became inhabitable, due to people pillaging, they would have taken the stone, the lead off the roof, things like this, so it was inhabitable. The whole of this ground here would have been taken over by locals who buried their dead here because it was close to the church. Again, this isn't just folklore though, this is actually on record that it was then locals that buried their dead in this place. So I don't know how far back in the fields they would have gone, but certainly there's photos of an area of graves. Okay, so we've come up this pathway and we're met by this amazing waterfall. This was the waterfall that was designed by Capability Brown back in 1770. And we're going to stand here for a while and ask for if there's anybody who wants to come through. We do know that people have passed away and their ashes have been sprinkled here. There's little plaques every now and again that you see. So would anybody like to come through and say hello to us? I'm sure over the hundreds of years that people have walked this path and walked up to this waterfall, I'm sure there'd be one spirit that would like to come and say hello to us. We've come with the greatest respect. Just come and light this up, make it flash. Okay, we're just stepping into the woods now. This is where, again, this is where things have been captured before. Not by us, but by people before who have told us about it. Okay, so we're in the woods now.
So is there anybody here that wants to come forward? Are there any spirits here? Are there? I usually say, is there?
Good.
Is there any spirits here? Are there any spirits here? Probably why they don't answer me, I can't talk properly. Is there anybody here that wants to communicate with us? Since you're not lighting this device up in Wendy's hand, we're going to be quiet and see if you can come through on this device. Come and tell us your name or say our names. Would you like us to leave? Do you have a message for us? Come and touch Wendy's hand. So we've caught on this device just by me and my mum talking on one of his other channels on the War Paranormal channel. So if me and my mum stand here now and just start discussing things, hopefully we'll pick something up in the background, because at the minute we've been here for 5 days on and off. Is it 5 days? 4 or 5 days on and off, through the day, through the night. That K2 hasn't gone off. And if it's a haunted place, that'd go off. Surely.
Yeah.
There's no, I don't know what's going on. It's just, I'd
Yeah.
walk through here in the night time on my own. It's that calm. Apart from the time I got told to F off, but now I'm thinking, what were that?
There you go.
It's the spook factor. It's only the spook factor that when it's dark you get scared. Unless something happens now and we ask questions and that K2 goes off to us asking some questions, then I think someone's coming up, I don't know. Then, I don't know. I don't know.
I'm wanting to walk a little bit further on.
Yeah, okay.
I think there's a tree stump up here. We can put the K2 on and stand back and...
Is anyone here? Are there any spirits in these woods? Witches? Are there any witches? Could you come forward? Come on, if someone's here, come forward. It's got the, what's it called again? Fruit box on for a bit. Can you tell us your name? Anne.
Can you say my name? Wendy. Can you say Haley? I think it sounds like a game, but it really isn't.
Come on, like that device on the tree.
Is there a reason why you can't light it?
Come on, like that device. Right, I'll turn this off. That is rather annoying.
This is
Right.
like natural audio.
Right, come on, like that device, and if you're here, did you say your name was Anne? See, that could just have been a fluke, just a name coming through. I really don't think anything is here.
No.
Not that we've caught anything. I'm not saying that anyone else has caught stuff, because I've heard someone tell me to F off. We've heard...
But at this present time, I don't think
No.
there's anything here today.
No.
Whether it's something to do with the time of the year, I don't know. Whether we're leading
Do
up
you
to
know-
something, the quiet before the storm.
Could be, but what the main thing is, people saying they've seen a monk.
I know.
Now, when we flash through at night and we've seen the way the bricks are on the Abbey, we've flashed by and gone, oh, what was that? Oh my goodness, it was only the bricks.
Yeah.
Because it looks like a tall person.
Yeah.
Not saying that people are not seeing spirit, but it could have been that if it were in that direction, but I don't know, because I've done that before and thought it was someone stood there. You've got to be very careful, because you can really debunk it all.
And we're coming up to the lake now that feeds the waterfall. Again, this was landscaped by Capability Brown.
We're just catching sunset, I think, here, aren't we?
Yeah.
Is there anybody here? Imagine a man fishing. Yeah, I am, love.
So it looks like what we've just found is the original course of water going down the steps of an old waterfall. So where you stood now is probably the original course of water.
Well, it's...
So that means that we were in the right place where the actual cottages were. So we've just done a nice big long walk around to see what we can see, but we've not really picked anything up again.
Not that we know on audio wise.
So keep your eyes open and you have a look and see if you can see anything or if you can hear anything.
Yeah, and let us know
And
in
let us
comments.
know. Yeah.
Yeah, and we'll be back again another day to like have another walk around.
Okay, don't forget to like and subscribe and give us a comment. Thank you.